99% of you would date a Kardashian. Why wouldn't you? The perks are obvious. Would you do it at the cost of your own career? The Kardashians have a thing for NBA players, but every time an NBA player starts dating one, his basketball career is on the line. Dating, drama, divorce, and destruction. Why? 3 words. The Kardashian Curse. Or curse, if you like it that way. The phenomenon has struck the NBA time and time again, but no one seems to learn. Kris Humphries, Lamar Odom, Tristan Thompson, Chandler Parsons, even Blake Griffin and James Harden have all fallen victim to the curse, unable to resist the Kardashian allure. What is the Kardashian Curse? Does it actually exist? Or is it possible that it's just a self-fulfilling prophecy that makes scapegoats out of the Kardashians? This is a ClutchPoints original on Kardashian girlfriends and the NBA careers they tampered with. No, not roster tampering, LeBron. Tampering with the heart. Even Kylie Jenner herself admitted that when guys date one of her own, their life kind of just goes downhill after that. The biggest victims of the Kardashian curse have definitely been Kris Humphries, Lamar Odom, and Tristan Thompson. Kris Humphries was never a star, but a solid role player. After his romance with Kim came out in the open, Kris was instantly in the spotlight. After a brief courtship, they got married in August 2011. The wedding was a media blitz, getting its own 2-part TV special. Then, things went downhill, fast. Before the start of the 2011-2012 season, Kim filed for divorce after just 72 days of marriage. The wedding was described by some as simply a publicity stunt. Of course, both parties denied that. Humphries was ridiculed around the league, drawing boos from opposing fans for no specific reason. At his athletic peak, the 2011-2012 season was Kris's best season, but his performances were drowned out by talk of Kim and the divorce. His numbers dipped significantly next season. He bounced around on 4 teams over the next 4 years and was out of the league by 2017. Kris added that his time with Kim was brutal and ruined his chances of being recognized as a basketball player. Lamar Odom's downfall began in September 2009, when he married Khloe Kardashian after the two had only dated for a month. Odom was at the peak of his career, an NBA champion with the Lakers, and on his way to another ring in 2010. He became a household name as a regular on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. The fame was great, but his career soon unraveled. After a failed trade to the Mavs in 2011 caused trust issues for Odom, he struggled to find his groove and was never in great shape. At the end of the 2012-2013 season, he played his last NBA game. In 2013, a DUI charge along with cheating rumors and drug abuse led to Khloe filing for divorce. Odom's life slowly spiraled out of control. In 2015, he was found unconscious in Nevada, having suffering kidney failure and several heart attacks and strokes. Fortunately, Odom survived and got his life back on track. After the high of the 2016 NBA title, Tristan Thompson was the next victim of the curse. He soon joined the Keeping Up crew, regularly starring on the show. Things were rosy to begin with, but the curse struck in the 2017-2018 season when he averaged career lows across the board. The Cavs were struggling, and Tristan was demoted to the bench. Their daughter was born in April 2018, amidst controversy that Tristan was cheating on Khloe during the pregnancy. According to the Hollywood Life sources, even LeBron was mad at the center for messing it up at such a crucial time of the season. They broke up in 2019 after Tristan was caught cheating on Khloe, this time with Jordyn Woods, Kylie's best friend. Twitter didn't hold back and proclaimed that the curse was lifted. Tristan output went up, and he averaged a career-high 12 points per game in 2019-2020. But the story is far from over. Tristan and Khloe were back together again as of 2020, and it remains to be seen if the curse still lingers. Between Odom and Thompson, James Harden dated Khloe in 2015. The Beard, who likes to keep a low profile off the court, realized what he was getting into and called it quits after 8 months. He didn't like the attention that came with dating a Kardashian and said it was the worst year of his life. The worst year quip was accurate. The Rockets were the 8th seed and got dispatched by the Warriors in the first round in 5 games. In comparison, Houston progressed to the West Finals the previous season. Kendall Jenner's NBA date list could be a squad in itself, with Chandler Parsons, Jordan Clarkson, Blake Griffin, Ben Simmons, Kyle Kuzma, and Devin Booker. so far. Parsons dated Kendall briefly in 2014. He signed a massive $94 million contract with the Mavs and played decently for a couple of years before injuries derailed his career. Kendall dated Blake Griffin between August 2017 and February 2018. Between this period, he was traded to Detroit after several years in LA. He was an All-Star in 2018-19, but injuries derailed the season in 2019-2020. Kendall then began seeing Ben Simmons. Together for almost a year, Simmons' play wasn't affected as Kendall regularly attended Philly home games. The Sixers lost a game to the league-worst Cavs, snapping a 10-game home winning streak, with Kendall in attendance. The fans blamed Kendall and started a petition to ban her from Sixers games, receiving over 2,400 signatures. Prior to the 2020 NBA restart amid coronavirus, Kendall was seen road tripping with Devin Booker amid dating rumors, but the curse seemed to have no effect on D-Book. He led the Suns to an undefeated 8-0 run in the Orlando bubble. However, perhaps the curse struck in a roundabout sort of way. Despite the Suns' flawless bubble run, the team never got a shot at the postseason. To be fair, there are some athletes that escape the bad fortune the Kardashians seem to bring. Cristiano Ronaldo has been unstoppable despite a fling with Kim in 2010. James Harden and Ben Simmons were left relatively unscathed. Lewis Hamilton, who was linked with Kendall back in 2015, has not shown any signs of slowing down either. On the other hand, Humphries, Odom, Thompson, Parsons, and Griffin saw their careers take a turn for the worse. These are the true victims of the Kardashian curse. So we ask again, if you were a star athlete, would you risk it all for a Kardashian?